Are you psyched? 'Cause I'm psyched. How's it going, YouTube? This is Wake Run Collapse, and welcome to my 100 pack opening for Japanese Concept Pack number 5. You're about to witness 100 packs of Japanese Legendary Dream being opened up, so if you are excited for what could be in this incredible, giant, ridiculous pile-up of packs, make sure you hit the like button down below. It's a great way to show your support. Yes, it is. If you want to know the best way to have your support shown, maybe when I give back. So here's what we're going to do, guys. The first booster, for the first pack of every booster box, the first non-EX that I pull, the first mythical full art that is pulled from each and every booster box, I'm going to give it away. All 5 of them, each to different winners. So there will be 5 winners of the giveaway. And all you got to do, you don't got to be subscribed, though I would appreciate it if you did. You don't have to like the video, though I would appreciate it if you did. You just have to enter once in the comments section below with a comment for the video. And it can't be something like enter me. It can't be 37th view and 3rd comment and 8th like. Yeah, it can't be something like that. It doesn't have to be something totally mind-blowing. You can even say, I really enjoyed this video, Wake. It helped me decide what I wanted to do with this set, or I really love the artwork in this set. It's just got to be something. It's just got to be something. It's got to be something that has some relevance to the video. If you can do that, then you will be eligible to win one of the 5 first full arts pulled from each of my booster boxes. I'm going to try to remember to separate those out too. But I guess we'll find out together how it goes. Also, the best thing to do is make sure that you have private messaging enabled, because the last time I did a giveaway, I couldn't message 3 out of the 4 winners, and one of them never got back to me. So that kind of stinks. I hate it when people win giveaways and then they can't claim their prize. We're on to pack number 1 of 100 in this video. And the prize is going to be a Darkrai. Very, very nice. I'm going to try to remember to set that over here. We'll see how well we do with that. I will have to take periodic breaks, just to make sure my shoulder isn't broken, as we get a Keldeo in the second pack. I tend to lean a little bit twisted because I rest on my right elbow when I'm opening packs, kind of for stability, as we get a Magiana. I do need to make sure I don't get thrown completely out of whack. Don't want to miss work time because of my YouTube channel. Great as that would be to try to explain to somebody. There's a Meloetta. I'm saying non-EX because the EXs honestly, they're too rare, they're too valuable, and I certainly don't want to risk giving away a Xerneas or an Yveltal that I would need to complete my set. So, first, mythical full art, we'll say. That's a good way to describe it. There's a Victini. Very nice. But out of these boxes, hope truly does spring eternal. Plenty of opportunities to pull those secret rare cards. I guess you could call them ultra rares too. There's no set symbol or denotation for that. As you can see, as you get the Genesect, 29 out of 36. There's no rarity symbol on there. And I don't believe there's a rarity symbol on the Xerneas or Yveltal either. So that is probably important to remember. White Kyurem, Moltres, Jirachi, and a Rayquaza EX. Awesome. Very nice. Definitely the regular EX that I wanted out of this box. After not pulling him the first 4 booster boxes, we're now 2 for 2. Things are starting to look up for Rayquaza. Here we have a Mew, Keldeo, Celebi, and Shaman. An unabashedly adorable pack. Also, let's take a moment. Shout out to me. I'm not one to pat myself on the back, but shout out to me because I'm filming all 10 boxes the night that I got them. Here's a Jirachi, very nice. I never do that with the sets, but where I had 34 out of a possible 38 cards finished in the first booster box, and then we slowly whittled down 35 and 36. Now we're hunting for 37 and 38. I felt it appropriate to continue filming, to keep my camera plugged in, to keep on rolling through these packs. Get the videos uploaded to YouTube, get them scheduled, get moving with a potential sale video, and respond to all those, Volcanion. Respond to all those emails that I've not been touching, like my Capital One bill, which I've been totally ignoring. So, we have an Yveltal, Jirachi, Arceus, and another Arceus. But yes, just one comment, just one is all it's going to take, and is all it's going to be allowed as well to make sure that everybody has a fair chance at winning one of those wonderful cards. There's another Keldeo. So you know that a Darkrai is going to be up for grabs. Hopefully some other cards as well. Yep, just one comment that has some small amount of relevance to this video. And you'll be entered to win. Volcanion, Xerneas, Celebi, and Mew. Yes, Mew. I will probably do an announcement video to let people know that this is the winners have been drawn, or something like that. I still actually have a giveaway going as of time of filming this, as we get a Celebi. But I'm not sure if that English Dialga will have been given away by the time that happens. Not really sure yet. There we go. Just one of the many things that I actually have to sort out on my channel if I want to continue on with this content. So, we've got a White Kyurem, Genesect, Mew, and a Zygarde EX. Not bad. Not what we really want, but certainly not bad. What up? So we polish off the last couple of packs of box number 6. Get a Magearna. And I've definitely thought of something to talk about for box number 7 as we go through this. Celebi, Yveltal, Suicune, and another Darkrai. Oh, 2 packs left. To hold my tongue for a little while, Arceus, Xerneas, Victini, and Shaman. Last pack of box number 6. What'll it give us? A Manaphy? Maybe a Manaphy. Jirachi, Darkrai, Mew, and a Genesect. Cool, cool. I cannot keep track of what I've already pulled out of the box. So as we shift those all off to the side, I'd like to take a moment to point out my purchase structure for these booster boxes. I initially bought 5 booster boxes of this expansion, and then I decided to move it up to 10. I bumped it to 10, and I was really thinking for a while as to whether I would move it to 15 or 20. For a long time, I was really thinking about it. I just couldn't decide one way or the other. But there eventually ended up being enough evidence in favor of not opening 20 boxes or 15 boxes on the channel right away. Once the polls were revealed, I knew that it was going to be great. So we get into box number 7. I knew there were going to be tons of awesome cards to have. But I also got the feeling that I would be saddled with tons and tons of duplicates. There's a Meloetta. That one is going to be available as part of the giveaway. Tons and tons of duplicates. Legendary Shine Collection, I never fully sold out of, and I only ordered 8 boxes of that. So I feel pretty comfortable that 10 boxes, you know what, it's fine. I haven't seen you for a couple of boxes, I'll accept it. It's fine that that we get a situation where we maybe run out of a couple of cards that are super popular, but I really don't need 20 boxes for this. 20 packs per box, so you get a Shaman, guarantees that there are plenty of these types of cards available for people. Plenty of them. EXs maybe not so much, but they'll be priced accordingly, so I don't think that's going to be an immediate issue. There's a Genesect. But it's funny, in the couple of weeks leading up to me actually paying for this, which I guess is important, so we get an Arceus, the US dollar got whooped against the yen, like really whooped. It dropped like 6 or 7% in just a few days after Brexit and some other stuff was happening. Mercifully, it made a rebound. Right before I had to pay. So that ultimately saved me like about 25 bucks, like not an insignificant amount. It definitely worked out for me, but it made me cautious, amongst other things, because if I was paying, 95 yen to the dollar or something like that instead of 105, 106, then it adds up quickly, especially when you get extra boxes. So that initially gave me a little bit of pause. Turned out to be the right call, too. Volcanion, Darkrai, Manaphy, and Manaphy. Hey, I just saw you, and then I saw you again. Getting a little nervous, though, that we're not going to complete the set out of 10 boxes, and that maybe ordering 15 or 20 was the right move after all. Or maybe I'm just pulling low. I pulled really well out of X and Y11, so maybe I'm just pulling low. And that's fine. Better get one from low. So we got a Moltres, Jirachi, Mew, and a Darkrai. The incredible lack of availability of those cards in these boxes, though, is scary. Like when they were first posted on eBay, only one guy had them, and he was charging 110 bucks a piece. And then the Xerneas popped up on TCG Republic, and it was like $52.50, I think is what I tweeted out. It was over 50 bucks for sure, which is terrifying. I don't want to pay $50+ for a card I can pull. I want to pull it. But first, you have to pull it. As we get a Volcanion. First, you have to pull it. It's like that the Ultra Rare Gardevoir and the Mega Gardevoir Full Art. Those are valuable cards, but they're valuable for a reason. You gotta pull them. And there's a Hoopa EX. And that will pretty much seal the deal on me not completing the set. It's a real bummer. Got 34 out of 36 cards in the first box, but the two special cards, the Ultra Rares, the Secret Rares, the Shiny EXs, whatever you want to call them. It's very unlikely that I get both of them without duplicate in the last 3 boxes. So it looks like I'll be opening my wallet again, taking to eBay or wherever it is that I have to go to get them. Yes. Jirachi, Arceus, Victini, and Magiana. I think I speak for all of us when I say that it'll settle my nerves a little bit if we're able to pull either the Xerneas or the Yveltal in box 8. That'll definitely give us something to shoot for, something to relax over too. I don't like opening boxes scared. I don't like opening boxes thinking of how it is that I'm going to pay for the cards that I still need to get. And that happened with Awakening of the Psychic King. That stunk. What a bad feeling that was. Here's a Keldeo. Nice. There's another Keldeo. Meloetta, White Kyurem, and Arceus. Again, still not 100% sure if the shiny Xerneas or Yveltal takes the place of an EX in the box. I just saw a kid pull one of them out of a random pack. Japanese kid, by the way. Genesect, Mew, Zygarde, and Genesect. But what I'm probably going to be doing is checking out Jordan Japan's videos after I'm done filming mine to see how he did in his first box. And then subsequently checking out all of the Poketubers to see how they did as well. Last pack of Magiana, Manaphy, Celebi, and Victini. That's going to close out box number 7. Do I have an empty box I can throw these in? Let me see. Because my little Rayquaza Pikachu's pretty well taken up. Oh yeah. I do. A Rising Fist box with Mega Lucario on the front. Alright, packs moved to the back. Common stuffed in. We are clean again. Moving on to box number 8. I need to stretch it out. Oh, man. I could nap right now, guys. I totally could. I worked like a 10-hour day. It was my night at work. But my night is not like, it's not like really a night. Because of my job, I have to work until 7 for my night. So I work like, came in at like 9:15. I worked till like 7:15. And got the heck out of there. Box 8. Give us a shiny EX, please. Mew, Magiana, Celebi, and Victini. So cool. So that means a third mythical full art to be given away to you guys. Good selections thus far. Wanted to get some variety going. So we got Darkrai, Volcanion, White Kyurem, and Jirachi. I've not seen the Xerneas and Yveltal pulled closely enough to know if I can tell it from the border. I don't want to tell it from the border. Arceus, Yveltal, Manaphy, and Darkrai. I want to be surprised. I'm not surprised. Latios EX, number 6. That's too bad. Not to say that Latios is a booty Pokemon at all. That's not what I mean at all. I would just like more Rayquaza. I just like more, I don't know, I just want different stuff. I want like an even spread of different stuff. Let's get our holographic Mew, which is a real beauty. So we got Keldeo, Jirachi, Victini, and Manaphy. You know what I really should have done? I should have done boxes 1, 2, and 3 like separately, and then done like a 140 pack opening. I should have done it all at once. But like, at least we had a little bit of fun, didn't we? We had fun. Magiana, Shaman, Arceus, and Volcanion. But a lot of these packs, even though the artwork is still like astoundingly cool, it's kind of a slog to work through when you know there's only 2 EXs in the box. And if you pull one early, like, oh, gotta sleeve like 10 more cards before I get the next one. Not to downplay or belittle the the awesomeness of the cards, it's just, it's a lot to work through. This is real time for me, guys. Y'all can watch it at 1.5 speed if you want. I'm not gonna get mad at you or nothing. Wonder if people do watch my openings at 1 1/4 times speed because I'm not as exciting as some other Poketubers. Shaman. I wonder. Alrighty, Victini, White Kyurem, Moltres, and Magiana. Hopefully coming up on a shiny Xerneas suit. I cannot sleeve this card. Ooh, it's a tight fit. There we go. Don't make that a meme, you pervy pervs. Jirachi, Mew, Keldeo, and Keldeo. Another pack chock full of cuteness. Do you have a shiny EX in you? Well, do you? No, but you do have an EX. And that's a Hoopy EX. Oh, we're 0 for 8. The power of small numbers having a large effect. Genesect, Manaphy, Shaman, and Darkrai. It's going to be really tough to swallow if I go 0 for 10 and have to drop like $100 on them. I like to think that they didn't do that. I like to think they're 1 in 5 boxes and I'm just not pulling well. Yeah, it would actually make me feel better to find out that my pulls weren't good. Because it would save me money. It would just mean, you know, it's going to happen sometimes. You can't expect every expansion to be amazing. We've had our share of duds. I'm sure you have as well. If you want, you can comment down below and let me know a particular set that has plagued you, that has been difficult for you to pull good cards from. Be it English, Japanese, Korean, German, you know, whatever it happens to be. I have 2 sets that immediately come to mind as we get the Victini. Awakening of the Psychic King is one, and that is the most recent one. It's probably the worst one. I mean, 0 for 8 in a traditional setting is pretty awful. I guess boxes 12 through 19. No secret rares, no ultra rares inside. But the original one that got it all started was when I got 3 boxes of Megalocannon. And I got them super early, like, I got them on Saturday. Imagine nowadays if I got booster boxes for a new set on Saturday. Like, I was uploading Saturday night. I was so excited. And I had the boxes really, really early. It was me and somebody else had them too. I think maybe Tim L. Pokemon got his really early too, because he's kind of in my neck of the woods. And then I opened the 3 boxes and they were all duds. And I was super disappointed. So I wonder how much bigger that first Megalocannon box would have gotten had I pulled something nice. Meloetta, White Kyurem, Genesect, and Jirachi. we're officially going to need a miracle to complete this set. Or at least a credit card. That might help too. On the plus side, we're pulling 100 EXs and quasi full arts in a single video. It's going to end up lasting about as long as my regular 100 pack openings because I'm sleeving so much. I'll sort those packs out. Of course, time for a shameless self-plugging. Unlike the self-plugging that I can't talk about or show. Anything that you see in these videos aside from the Xerneas or Yveltal, should they be pulled, they will be made available for purchase. That is cool. In fact, they already are available for purchase if you check on my channel, because I got a sale video going right now. So we've got Volcanion, Manaphy, Darkrai, and Genesect. That one's going to be given away too. So it looks like Darkrai, Meloetta, maybe? Yeah, I think so. Darkrai, Meloetta, Victini, and Genesect. Oh, Base God Arceus, just give me one of them. Just one of them. It's a Hoopa EX. Oh man, if we go 0 for 10, I'm going to be so bummed. I mean, on the plus side, if I do pull one of them, or by some unbelievable miracle both of them, I bet that there will still have been a lot of people watching. Shaman, Jirachi, Keldeo, and Victini. There's this huge pile-up of Rapids right next to the camera. It's kind of funny. Mew, Celebi, Meloetta, and Arceus. I don't have quite enough sleeves in the current pack, but I do have enough within arm's reach. Just kind of have to open it. Manaphy. So I hope there's nobody out there who minds the fact that I open so many boxes and pull so much stuff. I want to be able to supply to people. If you saw any of my recent Twitter posts about the massive amount of 6th generation holos and 5th and 6th gen EXs and breaks that I have that are just completely unsorted, that are not thrown anywhere. They're pulled from stacks of packs and booster pack frenzy. They're from purchases. They're just stuff that I haven't gotten to. You'll know that it is fairly likely that if for whatever reason my job went upside down or I was injured and I couldn't work for a while, I would have the means to actually sell to people. Like, open up like a real eBay storefront for Japanese cards. Like a real one. So, ordering 10 boxes of this just solidifies my place as like somewhere that people can go. People can count on. People know that they can come to me for Japanese stuff. They know that they can come to me for the newest stuff. They're not going to have to pay eBay prices. They might have to wait a little longer to hear back from me as we get a Meloetta. Because I gotta say, when I come back from like a day of work and I've got like 35 emails for people asking for cards, I don't always get to them in the same day. I don't know, it takes longer. But I'd like to think that I bring something to the table. Nice Shaman. By being just like a person that you deal with and not a corporation. Like, you're sending money to a guy. I'm just a guy. I'm just a dude. likes Japanese cards and is selling them too. You know me like a little bit. You know, even though this is the nail in the coffin for our set and confirms that we will not get it, it is a Rayquaza. It's not a Latios. So, the best thing that I could pull out of box 10 would be either the Xerneas or the Yveltal and a Rayquaza, but alternately a Zygarde would be cool too. It does kind of take the wind out of the sails a little bit though, I have to admit. If anything, that's what I get. Because of my Twitlonger, so we get 8 Keldeo. On my Twitlonger, where I kind of teased what I was going to price these cards at for the Xerneas and Yveltal, I wrote LOL. And yeah, still should have gotten one of them. Moltres, Mew, Genesect, and Genesect. Looks like we're going to clear through box 9 shortly. Got 5 more packs, so we're 75% of the way through the opening. We've got Meloetta, Zygarde, Keldeo, and Victini. And yes, I know I'm not showing the full card. You've seen the full card in previous openings. I had a stretch. I cracked like 3 vertebrae at the same time. Alrighty, Jirachi, Victini, Makiana, and Mew. If anything, if box 10 is also a dud, in a way I'm kind of happy that I opened them all now. That I didn't wait and delay and say, oh, I'll open one box at a time, I'll draw the series out. Oh, come on. Come on, cards. I need to move this, I think. Need to bang that out. No, we'll stick with that. I'm happy that we look like we're gonna finish things up. Not move on right away, but just that I'm not gonna have to have these box openings and filming just held over me for a while. I could focus on selling, and focus on continuing to upload as we hitting the camera again. It's late, guys. Yeah, I gotta get another pack of sleeves for the last pack of box 9. Really hoping box 10 just throws me a bone. I need something. I need that win. I need that W. Not need a last box with Latios and Hoopa inside. Pack number 80, Xerneas, Volcanion, Darkrai, and Celebi. I'm going to have a lot of sorting to do. Alright. $10:35 p.m. Yeah, these are a little bit out of sorts. You sort them out? Yeah, it looks like we're going to be between 40 and 45 minutes for this opening. Please do not forget your opportunity, your chance to be entered into the giveaway to win one of 5 different beautiful cards from this set. We get into box number 10. This pack may very well contain our final giveaway prize. So we've got Celebi, Yveltal, Suicune, and Celebi. So 2 packs in a row we pulled a Celebi, but it's the first one of this box, so it's going over there. So just to remind you guys, what's at stake, you could win one of the 5 following cards by commenting something that has something to do with the video. That's appreciation right there. So we've got Arceus, Xerneas, Victini, and Volcanion. Oh man, I so badly need just one of them. Just one of them. This is an awful big purchase to walk away empty-handed. Jirachi, Darkrai, Mew, and Meloetta. Every card that's not a regular EX is just like, might be staving off my execution, but as long as I'm not pulling regular EXs, the dream is still alive. A White Kyurem, Meloetta, Shaman, and Shaman. Might be my last Shaman. I love Landform Shaman, and Skyform too, but Landform is just way too cute. Shaman might be my my favorite legendary, actually, Shaman. So we've got Keldeo, Moltres, Magiana, and a Zygarde EX. Oh, phooey. It's gotta be a Rayquaza. If it's not one of the secret rares, it's gotta be a Rayquaza. We've got a few minutes to gather ourselves. I'm not going to be pulling that EX anytime soon. Let's get a Magiana. Well, these boxes were not a legendary dream, as it turns out. The pulls overall, I mean, getting all these great cards, getting all these fantastically collectible cards, that's great. But the dream is about to be shattered if I pull another regular EX. Yveltal, Victini, Xerneas, and Genesect. Starting to feel like I collect, what is it, Weiss Schwartz? Is that the set where you have 18 boxes to a case? Yeah, that's a game. Yeah, you have not 18, like 16 boxes to a case when you buy Japanese, and then like 1, 2, or 3 cards out of the case are like signed gold-plated cards. So I don't know if they're gold-plated or not, but they look really pretty. Signed by like the voice actor or actress. I always thought that was really cool. Here's a Mew. Yeah, I actually distinctly remember now watching a guy on YouTube named, what was his name? Quiet Asian, Quiet AZN. And he would open, he opened, I think, Sword Art Online. He opened a few boxes of that and pulled a signed Lisbeth. Here's a Manaphy. Unfortunately, you can't go back and watch his videos in the same splendor because he used background music that got claimed by copyright. So now all the audio is gone, and I don't think he saved it. I don't even think he uploads anymore. He was like a 400 subscriber channel when I was checking him out. But I love those openings. There's a Darkrai. I love those openings. It would certainly be interesting if they had something like that in Pokemon. Like if the Ultra Rares were signed by the... Hey! What if the Ultra Rares, the gold border cards, were signed by the artist? There's a Celebi. Like, it would really stink if there was like an ultra rare version of every secret / super rare. Like 1 out of every 5 of those copies of those cards were signed by the, or, you know, digitally signed by the artist. But it would be fantastically cool. I would just feel like I had to collect them all. And that part would stink. Victini, Yveltal, Zygarde, and Jirachi. Because I totally would collect them all. And I'd totally go broke, and I'd have to get a second job, and then I wouldn't be able to film anymore, and then everyone would be sad. Except for the people who find me intolerable. If you're... Among the people who must find me intolerable are the people who packed my boxes. Man. That does hurt. Alrighty, and of course, the regular Xerneas. Shaman, a Suicune, and a Volcanion. I didn't pull either one. I'm going to have to check out more openings and see what people's experiences with them are. They certainly seem to be very rare. I'm wondering if there's one of each, like per case. There's an Arceus. But I simply don't think that I can justify the purchase of a full case, even if I knew that were true. First of all, AmiAmi does not guarantee sending a case, which is painful to think about. They sent me 20 regular boxes and I whiffed again. And secondly, how am I going to move all these cards? If I bought 20 more boxes of Legendary Dream, I'd never be able to do it. I'd never be able to do it and make my money back. It's actually cheaper to just buy them now. Oh, that stinks. Arceus, Yveltal, Manaphy, and Meloetta. We are winding down with our final box. Which at this point, I'm glad about. Yeah, actually, we're done. This is pack number 100. We are finished. 200 packs, no shiny EXs. It's too bad. Xerneas, Moltres, Mew, and the final card is a Magiana. I'm not going to do a recap of this, guys. Not because I'm salty about not pulling any of them, because that part does stink. But because I don't want 100 KMC sleeved special cards sliding all over my desk. But that's what it looks like, guys. That's 95 of them. The other 5 over in the corner to be distributed to lovely people like you. Thank you very much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed the video. Even though this set was not especially kind to me when it comes to pulls. I mean, only 3 Rayquaza, which means only 2 to sell. That part stinks. It's been fun. It's been fun to open all 10 right in a row in like a span of about 3 hours or even less. And the artwork is amazing. And that has to be a takeaway for you guys too. That the artwork is amazing, that they make Japanese sets like this. And even regular sets, they just break it up with such good stuff. It's really, really fun to be a part of. So, thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you see anything here that you liked and you want to buy it, make sure to check out my sale video. And I will catch you guys tomorrow with a, as far as I have, a completed set video of Legendary Dream. Take care.